Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. You know, I spent the last like 5-10 minutes trying to remember the pattern for what I'm wearing. Not the flannel, I didn't do that. But it is a heavily modified, you might recognize that lace for something, I don't know. Heavily modified tank, bad picture, that I made last year, year before, something like that, out of this. See, same color, pretty. It's funny, when the yarn store knows you, I'd walked in that day, we were going to do a little bit of knitting, you know, checking out what was going on, and she's like, oh, I have the perfect yarn, I know you're going to love it. So she pulls this up. I'm like, well, yes, please, I would like some of that. So I got enough to make this. The pattern is a paid-for pattern, I remember that. And I also remember I heavily modified it, as in it went up to a 33-inch bust or something along that line. Yeah, that's not me. That's not me. We'll leave it at that. So I had to make it me, make it a tank top to fit me. But I used the same lace design that's on the bottom, and this worked up really well. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 of them I used. Can't remember. This is, in case you're interested, this is by Lang Yarns Paradise. It is 100 grams. It's 310 meters. It's washable. It is washable. Don't dry it. Don't bleach it. And it says you can iron it. That's interesting. This is cotton and viscose. 78% cotton and 22% viscose. It is a DK weight yarn. So pretty. And if I can find the pattern, if I remember what it was, I'll link it down below. Like I said, it's paid for pattern. The lace was wonderful on it, and I heavily modified it so it fit me. Yeah, because I wanted it to fit me. You know, that's just how that goes. Anyway, let's see. You know, I went yarn shopping again. I know. We just made it out of the first week of January, and I've gotten, yeah, yes. I'm not on a yarn diet, and I never claimed to be so there. No, I did not claim that. So I was asking, oh yeah, and this is my box from yesterday from the Tackle It Tuesday. I couldn't tackle it enough to put the box away. But in all fairness, well, if my daughter was here, I'd move it so she could sit there. But in all fairness, if I do put it away, it's a little cumbersome to get behind this chair. And once I put it away, I didn't see it, and it's not going to get worked on, nothing at all. And we want to tackle some things that are in that box, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. You know, we want to dig to we're not even at the bottom of that one box. I've got more than one. Yeah, we're not even at the bottom of just that. And I've got a tree over there with project bags hanging off of it. So I have other stuff that hasn't seen the light of day in years, literally years. I've been in the house for 2 years. All this stuff that's in this box was put away then, and it was packed away from my projects from before then. So yeah, I've got some projects that I didn't know about. So instead of working on those and doing the responsible thing, I went yarn shopping. I did. I was very responsible. I really was. That is my story. I am sticking to it. So we know I've been working out of this book, this Timeless Textures Baby Crochet book, because we are expecting a grandson in May. That'll be grandbaby number 6. How exciting. So we're expecting a little boy. So of course I've been making little girl things because I'm really weird. But we already have 3 girls, so they're not going to go to waste. So that's a good thing, right? We have a little girl that can go to them. So yeah, I'm not working on this one right now. Well, I am. It hasn't gotten any bigger since last time you saw it. This one's the jasmine sweater. In there, you're like, hey, you didn't show it to me. I know. I will. I'll unfold it and show it. But that's the jasmine sweater in the book. And I have made the heavenly sweater already in the book. And what I really want to make, let me pull up the bigger picture because it's just better. I want to make this. I am just jonesing to make this one. I think that one, very much little boy. Well, anyone. It could be boy or girl. But the colors really helped to make it as a little boy. And we've discussed that profusely because I also want to make the little jumper in the front, and still on the fence on whether it is masculine or feminine. The color works for a little boy. Could work for either. Work for a little boy or a little girl. And that's why it kind of makes me lean towards little boy. But it's been brought up rightfully so, I get it, that maybe the baubles might be a little bit too feminine. I don't know. So I'm still on the fence with that. I do want to make that romper. Mommy loves to put the children in rompers. So I was talking about for that one to do what is the name of the sweater anyway? Because you might want to know. They do have the book listed on Ravelry, but on Ravelry, I think they've only got 7 of the patterns with the pictures in it. So there are 20 and they are wonderful. So this is the Harvest sweater that I want to make. I really want to make that. And, you know, not a salesperson for the book or anything along that line. I'm jonesing to make my 3rd pattern on the book out of 20 patterns. So that's pretty awesome. There are so many pictures. Like, look at that. To help you, guide you. This is the 2nd page of pictures for that pattern. To guide you along the way, to show you how to do the things. It's like a tutorial in book format, right? So you got the written words for the instructions, but you also have really good pictures too. You know, not the artsy pictures that, you know, draw us to the pattern, but we're like, lady, turn around. I want to see the hem of the sweater. Stop trying to look cute. Just give me the details, right? This one gives you the details. It's amazing. It's Timeless Textured Baby Crochet by Vita Apala. Beautiful. 20 patterns. There's a blanket, a pair of booties, and everything else is wearables for the children. I mean, booties are wearables, but that's what the other 18 patterns are. So I talked about doing the Trubu or Kobu, trying that because I saw them at my Joann's, and we know I like to go to Joann. I definitely like to go to Joann. It's an easy one for me to go to, you know, between homework, whole 9 yards. Very easy for me to deal with. Love their sales, everything else. And I've not worked with the Trubu, but I think it might be too slinky, too silky, too drapey. Yeah, something like that. And the Kobu, through comments and everything, I was reminded I have worked with it. I made a pair of the knitted knockers with it. So that is one. If you do the what is it? Volunteer knitting, charity knitting. Wow. Words sometimes. Man, I'm telling you, words are hard. If you do the charity knitting and you do want to make the knitted knockers, those are the breast prosthesis for women who've had mastectomies. That is one of the approved yarns. If you donate to the Knitted Knockers organization, they do have a list of yarns that they prefer that are sensitive enough for the skin, the whole 9 yards. So I did work with that. And I think that's the only skein of it, the only cake that I have ever had with that. And I've had no experience with the other one, the Trubu. No experience with Trubu besides feeling it, and it feels amazing. So I wasn't sure I wanted to take that chance. I mean, you know, like it would hurt my feelings to buy a skein of yarn and play with it. But when I was at the local yarn store, I saw some of this, and this is beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is, I don't know, it's $4 each. I only spent $12, $12.81 because there's tax. But pretty cool, huh? So this is called Plain Jane Sand Washed, and I don't know anything else about it. There's that one. There, just completely cover me. Just completely cover me, yarn ball. Got it. All right, so this is in a charcoal black color. There's no names on it. It's I'll read you what's here. It's 78% cotton, 22% acrylic. Each ball is 50 grams, 130 meters. There's 142 yards in each, and they were $4 at the local yarn store. And you know what this reminded me of? Do I have it right here? Yes, I do. Okay, it reminded me when I first saw it of this. All right, we're playing with the lights again. I do apologize. You know, well, I shouldn't apologize because I don't know what I'm doing with them and it's not going to change. Okay, so yeah, they're similar, right? They're similar. So this stuff here is also 50 grams and 142 yards. And what else is it? Come on, where's the other stuff? I think it's a cotton acrylic. It's KnitPal cotton acrylic. I do remember that. And where is it? I don't know. Oh, 78% cotton, 22% acrylic. So yeah, it looks the same. Now, this goes by Knit Pro, cotton to the core. And I got this in a mystery bag. I'm gonna turn the light back up so I'm not so dark. Oh, okay, that's better. I just turned it off. No, that's not better. Okay. Hi. I'm not really sure which setting I'm supposed to have it on. I don't know. My daughter said something about warm lights and cool lights, and I don't wear makeup because I don't understand that either. So I'm like, whatever. Okay, so I got this one at the Yarn Store Quilters Cottage in Nebraska. And it was, you know, in one of their mystery bags. Didn't know the original price or anything because it's not a price sticker. And I did make a baby top with that because I had 2 of them. And this is what I have left of the second one. And this reminded me of it. And then I looked at the label. No, they're not the same. I think they're the same. I think this yarn just goes by different names. I really do. All the same composition. It has the same feel to it. It has that same stone wash to it. And I liked working with this. This was nice. It was nice. And a cotton acrylic blend. Okay, that's pretty cool. And yep, it is an easier care. Let's see. It says 40 degree for the wash. It has a little X out on the dryer and the bleach, but I don't know about that. I mean, cotton and acrylic, you should be able to wash that. Dry that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking you can. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So since I did have this and I liked it, there were so many colors in this. They had the bright, the teal blue. Oh my gosh, I almost got that one too. I'm really drawn to those colors right now. And I'm like, no, just get what you need for the sweater. You can always go back. They have more. And if they run out, they'll get more. Trust me, I walk into a yarn store, I'll find something. They'll have something that I'm interested in. So I thought, you know, for a yarn store type purchase, right? $12.81. Yay! And it's enough to make a project and it's not socks. Okay. What I didn't check, because I didn't have the book with me and I really didn't know, is that enough yardage? Because I really don't know. Again, I can go back and that would really hurt my feelings to have to, you know, be forced to go back to a yarn store and, oh my, buy more yarn. I would like it if this just worked. Okay, now where'd the pattern go? All right. So how much do I need? That I don't know. All right, yards of light worsted weight. Using 2 colors, you need 100 and anywhere from 115 to 280 or 278 yards for the contrasting color and 345 to 489 for the main color. So it looks like with 142 yards in each skein, I should have enough to make the 0 to 6 month size. Perfect. Guess what size I'm going to be making? I mean, being that the baby's due in May, 0 to 6 month might not be bad. So there we have it. So this will be my next project from this book, because evidently I really like this book. I am just absolutely impressed with all the patterns in here. I'm really into the yoke sweaters right now, and the first one I did was the Heavenly Sweater, and it has that beautiful yoke. Oh, it's right here. See? It's right here. And I did that with what is this yarn? Hobby Lobby Sweet Baby. They still have it. They don't have this color. I got this one on clearance. Yes, I did. But really nice. And I'm loving this yoke. And I do that yoke in my knitting projects. So it was really nice to do that in the crochet and to have something that I think looks just classy. I think it looks amazing. So I got that one. And then the purple one I just dropped, it has that big, huge yoke. I told you I'd show it to you. I wasn't going to just tease you. That's mean. And this is also the Hobby Lobby Sweet Baby. I don't know what color this one is. It's a discontinued, pretty sure, because it's in my stash. You know, I hit the sales when I had it for 75% off. So you can see that huge right there, that yoke. And there's so much texture and gorgeousness involved with that. And I want to get into that texture again this year. Last year I did a ton of color work. I must still do color work. Don't think I'm not going to do color work. It's going to happen. But I want to do texture with it too, in both knit and crochet. I've been doing a lot of crochet and everything. I didn't do any crochet today. I'm giving my wrist a little bit of a break. I tweaked it some. It's okay. It's fine. I appreciate all the suggestions on different things to make it better. That really does help. In lieu of working on it, I was looking at it, and like I said, I was prepared and got these. Mom loves mustard about as much as I love mustard, especially on her children. So that works out really well. I think the reason I was looking at the, it looks like a little bit lighter, I'm not sure. The reason I was looking at the True Boot originally is when I was in Joann, they had the gray and the black, or, you know, the gray and the darker gray. It might not have been an actual black, but that two-tone that's right here. And I like that. I thought that was very classy. It was just very, very nicely done. And I believe that's why I was drawn to that particular yarn. So it's not going to hurt my feelings working with this yarn at all, since I've worked with it before. I mean, yeah, it's got a different ball band on it. It's the same yarn. You know, so since I've worked with this before, might as well have fun with it. Let's see. Oh, and on this one, you find that? I don't know if you can see that well. This says 10% off for your friends and family. You guys are my friends, aren't you? You want 10% off. I have seen that they have this on Amazon. I don't remember the price, but I do remember scrolling and seeing this. So it says KnitPal, KNITPAL10, and you can, oh, hello@knitpal.com. Okay, that's if you're unhappy. Well, how do we get it then? I mean, I got it at that one store, but how do you get it? I don't know. Oh, monthly yarn giveaways. Sign up to win. Okay, I don't know if you can deal with that, the little QR code, but if you can, there you go. You can sign up for monthly yarn giveaways. I'm not affiliated with them, but I have used the yarn. That's why it's, you know, like that. And pretty sure this is the same stuff, so I'm specifically buying it. This was a mystery. This I specifically went to buy. So let me see. There's a, okay, https://bit.ly/knitpal, KINTPAL. I don't know. I guess you can sign up for monthly giveaways. I have no idea. I haven't gone out to the site. I just know that it's on the band. It's not on this one, but everything else on here, as generic as it is very much like that other one. So I really do think this is the same yarn. And I so enjoy that sand wash coloring. Just that, I just do. That is so pretty. And that right there, to me, when I want to make another blanket, you know, because I don't have enough projects going on that I've specifically started, and then the ones that I've literally forgotten for years and forgot what I was making and have to go researching the pattern. You know, with the baby coming, I wouldn't mind making another blanket because, you know, obviously with the other 3 kits that they don't have enough blankets from Nana. So at least not any specifically for the new baby boy. Yet to be named, right? You know, because he's not here. But yeah, you know, I have to, Nana has to do that. And then I was looking at the colors going, ooh, what color sounds great? You know, I mean, the coloring of the child makes a little bit of difference. But like I said, Mama really likes the mustards, the gray, the dusty rose, the mauve for the girl. You know what I mean? Just, well, actually, she really likes the mustard for all the kids. They wear the same clothes. It's pretty cool. She's had the same mustard jumper on each one of them. I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing that one again. But she likes a very vintage, stately colors. If that's I think that's how you would say that. I don't know. But I like her color palette, and I think she does a really good job with the kids. And they have some colors with that stonewash stuff that I like. And I had more in my hand. Yes, you know I did. You know I did. I had a lot more in my hand. I had multiple skeins of this and everything. And then I was a good girl. I was so proud of me. I set them down. Well, actually, I put them back where they belonged. I didn't just set them down. I put them back where they belong. I'm like, it's okay. And you know one of the other stuff that they had? You know this yarn that I'm working with? This is the Barocco Vintage that I got in the Aberdeen Wool Mystery Box. This is $10 to $10.50 a skein, depending where you get it. They must have just had a markup because some of the skeins were $10 and some were $10.50. And the yarn store that I go to, they don't go remarking everything. You know, so if you dig through the bin and everything, you might have some that are like, the older ones are less money. Let's put it that way, right? So they had such a color palette in this. I mean, I've got 5 colors of this. I do. Thank you for my mystery boxes. But they had so many colors. It was amazing. So that was the other thing that I was looking at too. We know I've got the Tangled Poet advent calendar, and we know that I've got the Tangled Poet, the bag of minis, like little 6-gram minis. They're like little scrap bites. Well, if I want to put those together with another yarn. What kind of a yarn? Well, fingering weight, that would make sense, or at least it would be helpful, you know, and then what color? Well, this has a massive color palette, and I mean, that's hand wash anyway, and this one they talk about you can cold wash, lay flat to dry. I'd really like to test it though, because I'm making socks for the kids and I want them to last a little bit past the first or second wash. But with all of the colors that they had and those beautiful solids and stuff, like, oh, that's kind of cool too. I was thinking that for like a garment, you know, the mix in between for a garment, you know, because I don't have like 12 garments already planned in my head. You know, it's a thing. I tell you, I had a 10-year dry spell on sweaters. In 2024, I just exploded, because this is 2020. Have I worn something every day this week? I think I have. I think I have worn something every day this week that I had made. You know, 2024 exploded, and I was not the only one who was the recipient of said things. You know, my husband got a couple sweaters. My sister got a sweater. It was either sometime at the beginning of last year or the end of the year before, because I've been doing the channel for a year and a half. My granddaughter got some sweaters. I mean, there's been a lot of large garments. It's like the dam broke. The sweater dam broke. I tell you what, if you're stuck, it's in here. That's where it was with me. When I saw the video, because my husband watches my videos because he's my biggest fan and I love him. When I saw the video of me wearing the cabled sweater by Kathy Zimmerman, oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous. That's stunning. And I saw me, you know, talking to the screen, because he has it on big screen TV. I'm looking at the sweater, you know, I can see my lips doing this, like blah, 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 yeah, whatever. But I'm looking at the sweater going, that is stunning. There are so many cables in there. There's so much work in there. I mean, you know, at that point with my knitting career, it's not a career, it's not, but my knitting journey, I had no fear. I didn't have really knitting or crochet friends around me. And we didn't have, when I made that, you know, Ravelry was just starting out, right? You know, so you didn't have the knitting community, the crochet community. You didn't have all that. And at that point, I did more crochet than knitting. And that was, you know, one of my bigger things, you know, jumping into. And then making that cabled sweater. Like I said, that was my second one. Making the cabled sweater. The first one, oh, I should show you that one. Yeah, I'm going to show you that one. All right, well, I got it. There we go. Okay, so it's the same sweater by Kathy Zimmerman. And look at that. That is gorgeous. So this is the big, boxy, oversized sweater. This is how the pattern was. And this one fits me, since I showed you the maroon one, was short sleeve, 3/4 inch sleeves. And let's see, I don't know which one's the front or back right off, but that's okay. It's all right. There goes the hair. Okay. So the sleeves are fine, right? The sleeves fit. They're long enough that you've got the drop shoulders, right? So that's why the other one was, since I made it closer fit to the body, and, you know, that many years ago, I was smaller, just saying. You know, so I had that one closer to the body and everything, and this one was really big and baggy on me. Now it fits really well. I grew into it. I don't know if that's a good thing. Whatever. So when I made the sleeves the same length, I didn't take into consideration where the body was ending on this. So here I was, you know, like 20 years ago, making this type of cable, going, wow, that was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. This is cool. What's it going to look like in another yarn? I don't know. Let's do it. So I did, right? And this is a worsted weight. I think it's Canadian something. It's an acrylic wool blend. Can't remember. But yeah, it's the same, the exact same sweater, all the same stuff. And I was looking at that with the maroon. I really like this. This is nice. I was looking at that in the maroon going, why haven't you done anything like that since? Why was there a solid 10-year drought? I mean, I made this. I did this, and I liked it so much, I did it again. I mean, this isn't just a simple little whatever. You know, this isn't just, oh, yeah, I can make you a hat. I can make hats, right? You know, this is a lot. This is stuff. This is a lot of skeins and paying attention and patterns and charts and graphs and stuff. You know what? So if you get stuck on something, just know you're not the only one, and keep persevering, and that drought will end. And that is where 100% what happened in 2024, probably the end of 2023, because like I said, I've been doing the channel for a year and a half. But you know, that time period, it just broke. Things clicked. And now I'm looking, going, I want to make something like this. Previously, since I made this, I wanted to do color work because I hadn't done color work, right? That was scary. I mean, it shouldn't be. I mean, it's yarn, it's string. We got this. But it was a little bit intimidating. Am I going to get it right? You know, am I going to make it too tight and puckering and everything? And I had people telling me, it's easy, it's fine, you've got this. And I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. Well, now I'm there, and I've made color work sweaters, and I'm really pretty pleased. I'm not going to lie. I'm not bragging, but I'm not going to lie. I'm very pleased. It's like, that's an accomplishment. And now I see this. I want to do this again. I want to make glorious, cabled, textured things, right? I want to do all the things I do. I told you January, I'm feeling alive, man. I'm telling you, I'm feeling alive and awake, and I'm excited about all the stuff that I'm working on and plans in my head, and one day they'll fall out. You know, that type of thing. I want to do all the things. Hope you do too. You're going to join me? Are you going to join me? Hi, if you're new here, please subscribe. If you've been here for a while, thank you. Please check to see that you are still subscribed. YouTube does weird things sometimes. I just realized there were other people that I was not subscribed to. You know, that I continue to watch their channel all the time, and YouTube took it upon themselves to unsubscribe me. No wonder I wasn't getting their notifications. Weirdos. I'm just telling you. Just whatever. Anyway, that's what I have going on today. Plans and dreams, and it is set into motion. So, like I said, this will be the next project from the book. I finished one. I've got one on the hooks. Yeah, see, you know, not teasing, not lying. I don't have it done, right? Got one on the hooks, and I plan on starting another one as soon as that one's done. I'm going to continue to ride that train until there's a pattern in there I just don't want to make. And so far, I'm liking the patterns. I'm really impressed, and I'm really liking these patterns. You got a baby around and you want a crocheted pattern or something? That's a good book. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.